I committed the great sin of buying a house. The fact it was in the core is apparently grounds for me to face a firing squad, based on the looks I've been getting. Everyone seems to think the core is some kind of sacred ground, only fit for worthy descendants of the city to live in. Well, real estate is real estate. I don't give a damn where it is. The place was for sale and I bought it. I didn't cheat or do anything wrong. If people don't like it that an outsider bought one of their ancient family residences, then it's their problem and not mine. Well, take your time. Not like I'm doing anything. It was good to talk to
So
someone
you sold
civilized.
3 pickups today?
Yeah, might get some more. Or on the back end. Aquila City has to be. Oh, the who? Wait. Hassanov. Oh, hell. Elias Cartwright. That man's always had it out for me. My credits are as good. I got a business proposition. 10,000 credits, and I take that alleged will off your hands. No questions asked. I paid good money to live here, and they're the ones trying to cheat me. If you start seeing sense, the offer is open.
Don't you need to wait for the contract to be signed?
This ain't what you see. We shook hands. Done. Should have the contract signed.
What? Like I said, careful. Wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hasanovs never sat right with him. You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell. Let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core. No, he won't. But this ain't Neon. We've got real laws here in Aquila City. You've more than earned this. The city a great service. I hope Aquila is treating you. Have a wonderful visit.
From what I'm seeing, this world has all the essential building blocks to support life.
I need checking everyone's. Oh, really isn't the time.
Everyone seems more distant in the lodge.
We all feel like we've been
I
kicked
guess
into
that
the
is to be
ground
expected.
a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches. It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him? It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
There's no harm in gathering more information. A visit to the Sanctum might actually be quite enlightening.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals. Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violently.
The lodge feels... I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first. Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless. In my case, I was third in command, which has a lot to do with the story. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own. I'm well aware how many lives were lost. Now let me finish. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight. The Dauntless was a tough little ship. No shields and the hull was breached, but it still had power. And weapons. That's why I remained in the battle. Huge mistake. I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do. You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape. My superiors. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial. Bad luck. That sounds familiar. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us. All this nonsense and you still have faith, eh? You really care about me, don't you? You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Ah, look, you deserve the best. Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage, too much on my mind. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away. I just need time.
not sure when things will feel safer. Yet we
Morale
have
in the
not been
lodge
attacked
has
again.
been measurably reduced. Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced. I will go wherever I am needed. Constellation has suffered losses before. I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
I don't think we're going to find much excitement around here.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find something you like.
This place is going to be something special. So, because of this little episode with the trackers, Devon's agreed to let me hire my own security team. Devons know we need it.
All you've done. Well, I can't thank you enough. Just happening through our neck of the woods, stranger? Nevin told me about your summons. Our, donor wasn't too hard on you, I hope. Hey, I'm sure you two will have a great time. Well, thanks to your little chat, our donor's doing everything she can to upend the various roadblocks in our way. We're in the process of vetting more security, looking at some additional and more agreeable contractors. Whatever gets this place closer to becoming a reality. Opening still a ways off, but we'd be going nowhere if you hadn't wandered in. It's hard to say for certain. We're only just now in a place where we can actually assess how long everything's going to take. But with time, we'll get there. And that's thanks to you. That makes two of us. Thank you again, love. For you, our doors will always be open.
Aquila would be a quaint world to retire on, if the damn wildlife wasn't so hostile. Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life. Things for you.
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
Thank
Remember,
you again for all
what
you've
you
done
and Miss
for
Lane
me.
discussed stays
Now,
between you.
is there something I could help
Got
you
it.
with?
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
You lost? CS floor is downstairs.
Might be interested in. Can I help? Yep, here you go.
keep everything on the level and we'll get along.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
Just do your business. Talk to Miss Lance if you want.
Aquila is one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
Every gun gets a full Laredo guarantee. Here's what I have in stock right now.
What?
See how short my is.
Thank you for a cup of coffee, right?
Why bother? If they want to tear themselves to shreds,
I used to be sure. Now look at security. Good job in serving well. Especially that. This ship doesn't end soon. My man is too much.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done? Don't get too comfortable. Those who do usually don't last long in this field. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills. It's a decent start, but we'll see. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. We just need some easy access to competitor security. Sometimes obtaining a legitimate form of access is preferred over brute forcing it. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Oh, I can't imagine being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this, instead of exploring the stars on the bridge of a space. Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it purely exploratory purpose.
Thought the call of someone's power kept going out. It was?
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. Look, the fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say. I appreciate you trying to cheer me up, but I can't get this out of my mind. My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Sam's life. He was one of my closest colleagues, and a cherished friend. Oh, poor Cora. I'm sure the poor thing is devastated. She's lost a wonderful father. You're awfully quiet. I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all, and Sam would still be alive. No, she wouldn't. But was it worth the cost? Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mystery. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. No, I refuse to allow Sam's death to be attributed to bad luck. It isn't fair. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin. I don't know. We've already suffered such a terrible loss. I can't bear to have it happen again. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. Oh, it was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things. Good, because I expect this won't be the last time I intend to cry on your shoulder or scream in your face. Well, we have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
I got my eye on you. sure you belong here? Don't even think about trying anything. You lost? Because you don't look like you belong here.
I think I got them. What do you call them?
Just one point.
You trying to get us thrown into prison?
No loitering. Now move it. Shouldn't you be at your post? There a problem to report? Sorry, but that's not the type of thing I can just hand over without proper authorization. You want to tell me what's going on? I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card. You're welcome to try to wear me down. Maybe I can make an exception. You really don't have anything better to do? All right, take it. But you better be quick.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. Set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the colony war. That would strike anywhere.
Keep it moving. Is there a type of weapon?
Hey there. Got that key card for me? Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better. We'll soon find out, won't we? This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for two reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
Discretion and the trade tower in Neon don't exactly go hand in hand.
Exactly. And since you seem to be familiar with him, you probably know how much we don't like to upset him. The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. Infinity Ltd. Is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. We'd like to delay that, if we can. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their Financial Manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd. rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting. Exactly. And that incompetence will be enough for them to further question this deal. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it? Just don't let that confidence give you a false sense of security. And remember, no incidents. Oh, and no company. You don't mind a few drinks and job calls from my life. That's not important. Not others.
What?
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as... I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be...